Seeded 4th in the competition, this robot isn't to be taken lightly. It's a super heavyweight robot, powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery, armoured in aluminium. Unseeded this robot, but showing a lot of potential. It's a middleweight robot. It's a sort of box wedge-shaped robot with all the advantages of a wedge for tipping opponents over. Great things are expected from this robot, seeded as it is, 1st in the competition. It's a middleweight category robot. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. Be wary near the skylight, otherwise you might be dropping in on someone unexpectedly. The fans can blow you upwards if they have enough power, so be careful, otherwise you might end up a floating duck. The sides of the building make a great place to push robots off. Be wary though, or you may end up as street pizza yourself. The generators are brimming with electricity to power all that neon. They can give you a nasty shock if you get too close. Three, 2, 1, activate! Mind the gap! Those fans can really pump out some wind. Do they want a Turkish bath? They're getting very close to those steam vents. The Kevlar armour giving it great protection though. The aluminium armour, not much defence against this kind of attack. Can the aluminium armour stand up to this? The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. The steel armour giving it some defence against the attack. It's the attack. A gentle flip as it lifts and topples. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. The axe has been broken off. No more use out of that then. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. Mind the gap. This is classic Robot Wars. The weapon, trying to lift it and topple it. The saw whirring, looks for an opening. And that's it, causing damage as it starts to rip into it. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armour. I'm not sure how long the aluminium armour can hold up against this sort of impact. They've made robot pizza of themselves. Oh, not very clever really, was it? Not very nice to look at either. Could be in for a shunting. Straight through into the room below. Hope they don't cause any damage there. In they go, and they plummet to their doom. Cease.
Prepare yourself.
3, 2, 1, activate! Watch out! Things could get a bit steamed up. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. The aluminium armour, not much defence against this kind of attack. Heading over to push and tip it if it can. And in he comes to ram with the spike. Pushing and shoving. But you need something to push into it hard to do any damage. In comes the spike! But it doesn't look damaged to me. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. It's carnage! Devastation! It's Robot Wars! Doing their best to push it against any obstacle they can find, and nothing damaging it so far. The armour holding out well against the charge. The flipper's broken! Nothing to fear from that anymore! Looking like there's some damage, but not much. I'm not sure how long the aluminium armour can hold up against this sort of impact. Look out below! Oh dear, how dumb was that? Into Matilda's CPZ! This could be trouble! Oh my word, it is too! And it's going to barge straight into it! Cease! Definitely in with a chance of surprising everyone, this robot, unseeded today. It's a super heavyweight category robot. It's shaped like a kind of domed wedge. Three, two, one, activate! Do they want a Turkish bath? They're getting very close to those steam vents. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The aluminium armour, not much defence against this kind of attack. Barging in to push it around. Punching in with a spike! No damage from the spike this time. Try a better weapon sometime, boys. Oh, that's a bit close to Sir Killalot for comfort. That won't lift anything anymore. The weapon, trying to lift it and topple it. Watch out! Things could get a bit steamed up. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. Could be in trouble here. Sir Kay looks angry. The chainsaw moves in. The layer of steel over the robot's body, deflecting some of the damage. Should take no time at all to get through the aluminium protection. Metal everywhere. And the crowd love it. The chopper cease!
Prepare yourself.
Unseeded in this competition, but could have a few surprises up its sleeve. It's a middleweight contender. Three, two, one, activate! Do they want a Turkish bath? They're getting very close to those steam vents. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. Can the aluminium armour stand up to this? Determined to pound it into submission. And I think it's ready to submit now. In it comes. Can it get under there? Ramming in with a sharp spike. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. They've made robot pizza of themselves. Oh, not very... Cease!